Hey YouTube, Dark Richician of Team Sorcerers here, and welcome to another deck building challenge video. And this one is another request by Dragon Master 25, and this is for Venom, the series of decks that Professor Viper used in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Now, I must confess, I did actually try this before ages ago, but I just couldn't make it work. But it was a long time ago, and honestly I don't remember the deck list at all, so it's fine. Now I know he did do this on his channel, but mine's probably not going to be exactly like his. I mean, I do want to play the boss monsters, Phenomenaga and Phenomenon, even though it's not that easy to bring them out, but it just wouldn't be right if they weren't included. But yeah, this is another of those decks that really need more support, and it needs an easier way to bring these out. All the cards only came out in Tactical Evolution, and then there was nothing after that. Yeah, let's see what I can do. I am going to play at least 2 Phenomenagas. Now, Phenomenon, not sure about. Maybe just 2 of him. Yeah, Phenomenaga has kind of awkward text here regarding its immunity, which says neither player can target this card with card effects, and it's unaffected by other cards and their effects. So, I mean, why not just say this card is unaffected by card effects? You know, just like Ultimate Falcon and Full Armor Master. And now generally, again, this is under Richician format, and I did ban those sorts of cards, or at least all the ones I can think of anyway, just to make it more appealing. Yeah, for Dragon Master 25, but I think, to be fair, Phenomenaga is really awkward to bring out, especially since Rise of the Snake Deity was errated. Where is it? Because before, you could trigger this if Phenomenon was destroyed either by battle or a card effect, but it's only been but now it's been errated to say destroyed except by battle. Why did they do this? Because the problem is, if the opponent's on the receiving end of it, they might try and get rid of it with an effect that doesn't destroy, which would force me to destroy it myself, like with offerings to the Snake Deity. That's probably the easiest way to do it. I'm going to put in 3, even though I'm only playing 2 of Phenomenaga, just in case any of them get destroyed before I have a chance to use it. Right. I mean, Venom Cobra's not bad to have. I mean, 2000 defense is pretty solid. Maybe 2 boas, because it can be a brick. Then there we are. Then 3 of the others. So 3 snakes, 3 serpents. I'll worry about monsters, other monsters later. The funny thing is, some would say that Starving Venom Fusion Dragon and his other forms are technically part of the archetype, but the thing is, not all of them are dark. You've got 3 different Earth monsters, like 1 low-level dark, and it's just like, do I really want to fuse these away? I'll come back to it. Venom Swamp is a 3 of. I will say what Dragon Master said, and that is quite funny, that these fusions aren't affected by Venom Swamp. That's so funny. Let's see, what does Venom Shot do again? Activate while you control a Venom monster, Venomenaga or Venomenon. Miller Reptile. Oh yeah, and place 2 Venom counters. There was one that did some burn damage. Oh, it might just be Venom Burn, actually. I don't know if I'm going to play Venom Burn, but I'll come back to it. I guess I'll put in 3 for now. Definitely want Snake Deity's Command, I think. Oh, I just noticed that Venomenaga is in the picture. Yeah, she's just hiding in the background. This archetype's been around for like, almost 18 years now? And in all the times I've looked at that picture, I just never noticed that before. And what does Ambush Fangs do again? Activate when a Venom monster is targeted. A Venom monster you control is declared as an attack target. Negate the attack and end the battle phase and place a... I'll put in 2 of it. Just because I'm not confident about how much this will come up. Maybe I could play 1 Venom Burn, just for some spicy tech. Right. Now some generally mix the Venom monsters with aliens, reptilines and worms. And I think even Odoic. Don't know if I'll be putting in some Odoic stuff, because honestly I'm just not familiar with that archetype. Like, I don't know what anything does. Wait, there was another card that worked with it. Black Mamba, which is an extender. Again, I'm not trying to like get pinch ideas from other builds I've seen, because that would defeat the whole point. It's just that that video was so recent that it just stuck in my mind. But apparently this is an extender. If you control a reptile, special summon it from your hand. You can only special summon Black Mamba once this way. If it's normal or special summoned, target a monster your opponent controls, send a reptile from deck to grave, and change the targeted monster's battle position. I guess this is worth playing 3 of, because at least that way, if I've kept a monster on the field for 1 turn, that can help with tribute fodder for Phenomenon. The problem is this will be affected by Venom Swamp if I'm not careful. Now what was the name of that spell that... Oh, Snake Rain. I was going to say, what was the name of that spell that milled 4 reptiles? Yeah, it was this one. Yeah, this will definitely do it. Yeah, the best way ever to power up these guys. So yeah, I'm going to put 3 of it in. And maybe a Foolish Burial as well. Now I could put in Evil Dragon Ananta. But here's the thing. It has to banish reptiles to summon it, I think. Let's see. Yeah, it must be special summoned by banishing all reptile monsters in your graveyard. This card's attack and events become the number of monsters banished for it times 600 during the end phase time. Yeah, I mean, I would put this in, but because it requires me to banish reptiles, it just conflicts too much with Phenomenon and Phenomenaga. Because I need reptiles in the grave to be able to revive them through their own way. I mean, it's down to personal preference, but I guess if you did want to play Venom and not use these, then yeah, Evil Dragon Ananta is something you could run. But yeah, this can also be affected by Venom Swamp, so do keep that in mind. But as personal preference, I want to run them because, well, again, they're part of the archetype, they're the boss monsters, and it just wouldn't feel right to leave them out. Just trying to think what other cards I could put in. I'm going to put in the usual stuff. Oh, hold on. I need to put in offerings to the snake deity. Yeah, here we are. Because, yeah, this is basically Icarus attack for reptiles. But instead of tributing my monster, I destroy it. So this is probably the simplest way to make sure you can get Rise of the Snake Deity off. You basically target Phenomenon as well as 2 cards, destroy them, and that will set off Rise of the Snake Deity. Also, I know, like, on the off chance that I am able to get both of them out, both Phenomenagas, it means one will be dead and a brick, but again, I want to have that option in case any of them get destroyed before I can use them. You know, I still want at least one to be live. Anyway, as for offering, I'm going to play 3. Might not even need to play Regeki or Mirror Force, maybe. So yeah, I'm going to put in 3 of it. Probably don't even need to use Twin Twisters. But do I have enough reptiles? I feel like I do need to put more reptiles in, because I've got like 2 Nomis, 4 tribute summonable monsters, and how many? 5, 9, 12. 12 monsters that I can summon just like that. So I do need more. Let's see what reptiline monsters there are. This archetype used by what was her name? Misty Treadwell, was it? In 5Ds? she used this, and this seems to have gotten a lot of support, even random support that just came out of nowhere. It's quite interesting. Whether or not I'd give this a go in this challenge series, I don't know. It's not something I've ever looked into. I don't think I've ever played against this once, even though it's been around since 2009. Let's see. This doesn't... The main deck boss monster I don't think will help, because obviously when Venom Swamp drops a monster's attack to 0, it gets popped. So I don't think I'll be using that. That requires a tribute. Yeah, that's not going to help the archetype really. Isn't there one that was battle immune? Ooh, this one's another extender by the looks of it. But I need to have a Dark Reptile. If you control the Dark Reptile monster, you can special summon this from your hand. Then, if your opponent controls any monsters with 0 attack, you can special summon up to an equal number of reptiline monsters from your hand. You can only use this effect once per turn. If this card you control will be used as a synchro material for a reptile, treated as a non-tuner. Oh, it's also a tuner as well. So it does open up some synchro plays. I think she might be worth playing 3 of as well. Yeah, that will help a lot. Gardener adds a reptile monster when destroyed. Gorgon. Let's see. Oh, this one I'm not familiar with. Also, I have to say, it's funny that I'm making a deck with snakes when I'm actually afraid of snakes and just don't want to be anywhere near them. I don't mind so much in the case of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. That takes control of something. Yeah, the problem is with the reptilines is that they depend on opponents' monsters having 0 attack, and it kind of conflicts with Venom Swamp a bit. No, it wasn't Servant. Oh, this might have been it actually. Yeah, this card can't be destroyed by battle. The attacker any monster that battles this card becomes 0 at the end of the battle phase. During your end phase, change this face-up defense position card on the field to face-up attack position. That's quite a nasty drawback. But if I can keep it on the field, for enough amount of time, then I contribute it off, and then that drawback won't matter. So yeah, I think Reptiline Naga will go into. There we go. I'm fairly happy with the monster lineup, but I want to drop it down to 40. Let's see. Or can I get away with playing more than 40? Because obviously Snake Rain does thin the deck, and it's not a hard once per turn as well. So this can deck thin me by 12 cards overall. Do I really need 2 Venom though? Probably not. Oh, there's 2 other cards I forgot about. Snake Whistle. There we are, and damage equals reptile. Oh my god, where is it? There we go, damage equals reptile. Okay, now I have way too many. Yeah, this card almost came up as I was trying to do that. I did notice that Dragon Master did put this into his build, but I mean, it does make sense since it is a snake card, but I am not going to put this in. Because it is an annoying burn card, and this is actually banned in my format because it's a generic burn card that burn decks can play, and I don't want those sorts of decks in my format. Right, now I've got to cut this drastically. So yeah, Snake Whistle, special summons a level 4 lower reptile from the deck. Damage equals reptile. Special summons a reptile whose attack is equal or less than the damage that was taken. So that would be perfect if you take 1600 or more, because that's the easiest way to get out Boa. I probably don't need that many. Oh. I'm also not sure whether or not this and this can basically go off at the same time if Phenomenon gets destroyed by a card effect. I mean, I don't know if timing would be missed, but yeah, it is what it is. Now, yeah, that can only negate spells. Just wondering whether or not to drop a couple. I mean, it might be possible to play it as a 50 card deck, but I don't know. I'm going to drop 1 Venom, I think. I'm not likely to get 2 out in the course of a duel. Don't really want to drop the monster count. Maybe I could just have it like that, play it as a 50 card deck. Oh shoot, I need terraforming. Because I need to be able to get to Venom Swamp. And now that brings me back to 51. For God's sake. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with Venom Burn, I think. I might drop ambush fangs, I'm not too sure. I'm not going to bother with foolish burial either. Although, still might be worth using it on Venom, so I can bring it back with Monster Reborn. Because while it can't be special summoned by a monster effect, it can still be special summoned by a spell or trap. So that is fine. I thought about dropping some of the monsters to 2 copies each, but then it would make Snake Rain a bit harder to use. Oh, this is quite a trap-heavy deck, actually. Jinzo into Kree would kind of screw this a bit. See, if I did drop each of the Frios to 2, what would that bring it to? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would drop into 44 if I did that. Well, that being said, I can drop Phenomenon with Snake Rain as well, so I could probably get away with dropping Foolish Burial. I'm not sure about Snake Deity's command, just because it negates spells. I mean, if it stopped traps as well, or just anything, including monster effects, it would be more useful, but I don't know. I'm going to drop one of these, I think, so that would drop it to 48. And again, if I drop the Frios, what would that make it? It was 6 different cards, wasn't it? So, so that would drop it to 42. And oh my god, we've been going for almost half an hour again. I don't want to drop Rise of the Snake Deity at all, because I want it to be live. And if I have used it already, and they're dead cards, I can just use them for something else. It's not a problem. Venom Shot I can drop one of. This is kind of situational. Like, am I even going to have any of these face up on the field? I don't know. It feels situational. I'm going to drop one and see how that works out. Don't worry, I will get to an extra deck in due course. Yeah, maybe I should drop the Frios to 2. Or I could just leave it like that. maybe. Yeah, I reckon I can just get away with having it as it is, in all honesty, because again, Snake Rain can thin the deck by 12 cards, increasing the odds of seeing your other cards. So that might be fine. Let's see what I can come up with for an extra deck. Let's see, I can make level 6 and 7, no, 7 and 8 synchros, maybe 5 if I use these. Will the synchros help? Reptiline Melusine, or however you say it, might be good. What does Hydra do again? Destroys many monsters. Don't know if it'll come up, but it's a 21 beta. And what does the link do again? That can have multiple reptiles, but again it depends on opponent's monsters having 0 attack. I don't think that's likely to come up. Oh wait, and it's a level 6, and I literally just said that I might not be able to sink a 6. Yeah, I might just put in those. I'm not likely to go into the extra deck with this, but you just never know. It could come up. King of the Feral Imps would be good if I keep some level 4s out. So we'll put that in case it does come up. I just realised I didn't put Pop Greed in here since it's under my format. Damn it! Oh, I have an odd number in the deck. There's nothing else I can really drop, so I'll add one more thing just to make it an even number again. So let's put Foolish Burial back. There we go. Let's put these in. And the stars ones, why not? And there we go, that is the Venom deck. After struggling for about 35 minutes. Yeah, that's how I'd play it. And yeah, thanks for watching.